All right, everybody, let's get a rock and roll. Hello, Kelly from Brazil. How you doing? All right, so I don't know if you saw it, but the title's up there. What we're going to be working on today is something really awesome. So if you're new to the class, say Kelly from Brazil, please open this link right there, and then you will be able to see everything that we're going to work on today. I think you're going to enjoy this class because we're going to be talking about some stuff that we don't always talk about. And that's exaggerating, and I don't know how to explain exaggeration, so we'll just get into the lesson and we'll figure it out from there. Alright, so let's jump in. Let's do some shout outs to everybody who's in the chat. Lolly's back on top, number one. What's up, Lolly? Kadira, hello, I don't know you. Hello, nice to meet you, nice to chat with you. Dana's there, hello Dana, how you doing? Brahim is here, hello Brahim. Amr is here, what's up buddy, how you doing? Agris, hello Agris. Who else we got in chat today? Judith, longtime veteran, is there. Of course, Lolly and Judith, definitely veterans in this chat. Who else we got in here? Who's scroll. Hello, Sir Ken. What's up? How you doing? Little hey. Abdul Rasul, what's up? How are you doing? Hope you're having a good one. I see some new people here. So welcome to the chat if you guys are new. This is the spot. We keep it smart. Who did I miss? Did I miss anybody? No, I think I got everybody. Cool. Oh, a few more here. Mokhtar, what's up, Mokhtar? How you doing, brother? Ahmed's in the house. What's up, Ahmed? How you doing? Albina's back. What's up, Albina? Huang. Who is Gertrudis? Gertrudis was one of our... If you watched the last stream, you'll know exactly who she is. She's always in the chat. And she came to Vancouver the other week to visit her daughter. And she was cool enough to come and hang out with us on the stream, which was pretty awesome. So that was fun. Hello, Kelly from Brazil. Hello, Nicola. And I think I've done it all. Back at you, Huang. You're my favorite. You're one of my favorite students now. You just vaulted up the charts because you're so cool and I like your style. Dos is in the house. Two people are in the house. What's up? All right, so here we go. Let me start you off. I think you need a question of the day. You guys love those questions of the day, so let's throw one up there. And the question of the day will be this. Let me make that a little bit bigger. All right, so let's jump in and do that. Can I make that even smaller? No, it's fine. Alright, so the question of the day, let's see, what shall we do for a question of the day? This is the topic. It's an interesting one. You've probably never really learned, you'd probably know this a little bit, but you've never really been taught it, probably. So let's talk about it. So let's start. What's a good question of the day? How much emotion do you show every day? Oh, no. Or whatever. You answer this question. So let me throw this in the chat. This is what I want you to answer. So when you're speaking to people, hey Ted, what's up? Hello Andrew. Hello Musab, what's up? If you're talking to somebody, how much emotion do you show? Are you a really emotional person, or are you kind of a reserved person? For me, a lot of people, maybe I used to be a lot more reserved, but now I hang around with a bunch of crazy people, so I've become more emotional, and I don't keep things inside so much anymore. I kind of just say them. So what about you guys? Let's start with this. This is our warm-up question to get you ready for this topic today. How much emotion do you show? Let's take a look. Let's look, shall we? Let's look at some emotions. And I like gifts. You know I love gifts, so let's do that. Let's see what we got here. Haha, yeah. Troy and Abed in the morning. If you guys don't know this TV show, you should check it out. If you know that guy did the This Is America song, super popular. He used to be on a TV show, it's called Community. Super funny, one of my personal favorites. Check it out if you're looking for new TV to watch. That's pretty awesome. Can everybody hear me all right? I'm gonna pump this up a little. Pump. All right, if you can hear me. All right, so this is good. Emotions, how emotional are you? Let's look at some more emotions. So look at this baby's emotions. This is called confusing emotions. Baby's just like, what's going on? Not sure what to feel right now. That's cool. What about this? Ooh, is that Chris Pratt? Everybody likes Chris Pratt. That's not Chris Pratt. Anyways, I'm just happy. So tell us, what do you think? Give us your answers. How much emotion do you show? Andre says 4. He's got 4. He shows joy, sadness, and anger in that order. First I'm happy, then I'm sad, then I'm angry. All right, that's cool. Here's some more emotion. Little Pikachu, peak emotion. There we go. Little sadness, little Japanese sadness going on here. Little Pikachu, that's some emotion. So what do you think? Tell me, how much emotion do you guys show on a daily basis? Only got a few. Andre's the only one weighing in. No one else. You guys have no emotion. You guys are robots. I feel sorry for you. Oh, here we go. Here's a little Harry Potter emotion. Look. What? And then I serious. I didn't know serious could be a verb. Boom. Look at that. Learn something new every day. This one's great, though. All right. Here, Lolly's got one. I am emotional. Tional. I am emotional. With a extrovert with an O. Verb, talkative and cheerful, like an Italian girl. The way Italians are supposed to be, huh? Speak it like this. Okay, so Lolly's Italian, so she's talkative. She likes to use her hands a lot, of course. So what's the matter with you, huh? Okay, amazing. Tell us about you. Maybe tell us about your culture. You could also do that. So, as you've probably seen, yeah, right. See, what's the matter, you? Huh? What do you want from me? I know a little bit of Italian. I know how to use this one. That's the best thing I know about Italy, is I know they have good pizza, good pasta, good bread, and I know how to use that. So there we go. All right, so let's jump into this, maybe. Okay, let's get it started. No one else has it. You guys don't have emotion. It's Thursday afternoon. There we go. Okay, here we go. Ice cream. That's not an emotion, Nicola. It's delicious, but it's definitely not an emotion. Raheem says, I am don't forget your I am, okay, oh sorry, no, you're wrong. You're right, you're fine. I am sociable and not cautious. So you take risks. You're a little bit dangerous. So let me get my, sometimes I forget to do the vocab. Sometimes I put a lot of vocabulary on these documents for you to take home. So I'm going to give you another one here. So take risks is another way to say you're not cautious. So take risks, that's a good one. So that's a collocation. Not cautious. All right, very nice. So that's the meaning there. Good. All right, so I'm going to put some vocab on this document so that way you can take it home with you and celebrate this vocabulary with your family, like Christmas. Okay, Huang says, my emotions are not shown in my face. So maybe, Huang, you are very reserved. This is a good word we can use to talk about people who don't show too much emotion, like Japanese people. Japanese people are pretty reserved. Let's look at a Japanese person, shall we? Let's see, what do the Japanese look like? Japanese people. Let's see, what do Japanese people look like? Okay, no. Oh, here we go. These are definitely some Japanese people. There's some Japanese girls. Okay, there's a couple there. Oh, that's the old president. Oh, but that's a funeral. That's definitely going to be reserved. Okay, those girls are not reserved. Oh, here we go. It's a Shutterstock photo. These girls are, this is a very important celebration in Japan. Okay, so there we go. Emotion, reserved. Maybe you are reserved one. So it's kind of don't show too much emotion. Feelings, this kind of thing. Some people are. I used to be that way. I used to be really not very emotional. I'd keep everything inside and didn't show too much. Maybe still that way. What else we got here? Lolly says, and good wine. You're right. Bingo, you do have good wine as well. Andre, I'm so happy in the mornings when I have morning shifts. Okay, very nice. Abdul Rasal, if I read the Quran, there's only one Quran, so we say the Quran, I feel emotionally in myself. Oh my, in myself, that's very deep. Okay, so emotionally connected or something like that. Very nice. So here's what we're going to do today. The reason that I'm setting this whole thing up is because today we're going to talk about these two things. And I don't know if you can see it. Today we're going to talk about this. So let me throw that in the chat. We're going to talk about understatements. And there's another round. Let me create the second round. And we're also going to talk about exaggeration. And I can't spell exaggeration. It's 2 G's in 1 R. Okay, so there we go. And this is the second thing we're going to talk about is exaggeration. So what do those two things mean? Well, I'm going to teach you today what those two things mean. So you can Google it. Use your Google Translator and find what is the meaning of those two words, understatements and exaggeration, because those are the two things that we're going to talk about. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you guys a few questions to talk about. And I want you to give me your answers. You guys are good English speakers. You know quite a bit of stuff. So I want you guys to read these things, and I want you to tell me the answers. So here's what we're going to do. Starting with the warm-up, we're going to read these following statements. read the following questions, and I want you to decide your answers. What answer do you choose, and why? Okay, so here we go. Here's the first question. And this whole section is called understatements, okay? So let's go. So number 1, what would you politely say about someone who wasn't smart? This person is not smart here, but you like this person. You don't want to be too rude. You want to be a little bit polite. So what do you say about this person? Give me your answers. You want to say, oh, you know, this guy, no. What would you say to tell somebody that, to say to another person that this person is not super smart, but you want to be polite? Okay, that's not true. You know what? It's not about polite. It's about not being strong. So you know what? I'm going to delete that. Please forgive me. It's not polite. What would you say about someone who wasn't super smart, but you don't want to be super strong when you say it? What do you think? Give me an answer. That's the first one. What would you say? So don't think about politely. Just think about, you don't want to say something super strong. You don't want to say, you want to say something like really understatements. Let's take a look first. Let's look at some understatements. So let's look at understated as an adjective. What's the meaning of this? So here's the definition. That's not the one I want. Oh, this is probably not going to help. I think you'll learn just from doing the activity. Play down, play. Understated. No. Okay. All right. Nobody's got any answers, so let me help you out. All right. So what would you say about someone who wasn't smart? But you want to say it subtly. So here's a few things you could say. Now some of these are funny. I've decided they're not polite. They're actually not polite, but there are some things you can say. This person. Oh, you guys got some. You guys got some good ones. Lolly's on it. This might be a translation, but I love them. I love learning new expressions from other languages. This person is gentle, like kind, gentle, but she didn't. Okay. I got it, Lolly. So let's see here. How can we say that? Maybe don't use gentle. We're talking about someone who's not smart. Okay, let's see Judith's here. His brain is not cluttered. Trump's daughter said it about his husband. Kusher. I think it is the polite way to say stupid. Slow. Okay, but I want expressions today. Abinash, going to do something versus going to. Abinash, you're the guy who asks questions all the time. Julian is not here to answer your question. I'll be honest with you, going to do something and going to be doing something is a little bit too difficult to explain right now, buddy. It's a little bit, that's a lesson. Musab, child of the people. Okay, so here we go. Let's talk about some different words. Gentle, kind, nice. Because I feel like you're talking about hot water, which means smart, like do something really smart, like invent something. Maybe gentle is not the right word. Kind or nice. This person is nice, but they didn't invent. Okay, okay, I get it. So you're using a different thing. You're saying this person is a nice person. Okay, I'm going to use this because I'm guessing this is an Italian expression. So this person, I'm going to put from Italy because it's kind of cool to get different funny jokes from different countries. So from Italy, we're doing a nice translation here. This person is nice, but didn't invent hot water. All right, so this means this person is a nice person, good person, but not smart. They didn't invent anything like, for example, hot water. All right, so let me give you one in English. So I'll just put English here. This person is not the brightest crayon. Do you know crayons? in the box. Okay, so here's a new one for you. So here, let me give it to you. This expression here. I'll even throw it in the chat. This person is not the brightest crayon in the box. Let's Google this, shall we? Not the brightest crayon in the box. And let's see what comes up. Let's see what kind of pictures come up. Okay, so there we go. If you can understand, this is a metaphor. Okay, so look at this picture here. Does everyone make that? So the bright crayons, blue, red, are smart people. But you're not red, you're not blue, you're not green, you are gray. So you are not the brightest crayon in the box. You're not the smartest person in the world. Okay, all right, there we go. All right, so these are expressions. These are combinations of words that we usually use in English. So this is what I'm going to be teaching you today. So let's do another one. Another one you can say is he or she, right? You can say this person, or you can say he or she or they. This person is not similar. The sharpest knife in the drawer. Okay, same idea. Okay, so sharp means smart. So if you have a sharp knife, like for cutting, that means smart. So if you are not the sharpest knife in the drawer, you are not the smartest person in the world. All right, I like this. I like how we got some international ones. So if you have one from your country, please tell me, because I want to know it. I want to try to translate it into English. And the easiest way to say someone is not super smart is you say, for example, he is no Einstein. Everybody knows Einstein, right? Let's do a picture of Einstein, shall we? This is Einstein. You know, this guy. This guy's pretty smart. You agree? So if you say this person is no, you are not Einstein, he is no Einstein, okay? That means this person is not super smart. All right, there we go. What do we got here? Lali's got another one. This person watches the idiot box too much. Okay, so watches TV too much. Yeah, not too bad. Rashawn, we're talking about, I can't explain Rashawn. It's difficult. We're talking about how to tell somebody, for example, they are not smart, or they're not good looking, or something like that, okay? And we're going to look at really strong ways to do it and really like quiet kind of funny ways to do it. There we go. Judith's got one as well. And if you search this, I don't know where you're going to search this from, but you can try to find, I don't know how to search it on the internet. Insults. Judith, tell us what you're searching. If you're using the internet, tell us how you're searching it. Because she's got a good one here. Someone is not the brightest bulb. Bulb in the box. Same thing as the knife, right? Oh, let's put it up here. So he, let's say she. Oh, I have a great one for you. You're going to love this one. The lights are on, but nobody's home. This is a personal favorite. Okay, can everyone see that here? I'll put it in the chat as well. The lights are on, but nobody's home. Let's see if we can find that in here. Yes. Okay, let's see if we can find a good photo of that. It's hard to explain. No, these aren't helping. So, you have a house. This is a house. And the lights are on. You can see, oh yeah, the house is on. But when you knock on the door, nobody's home. Nobody home inside, okay? So that's a little one we use in English as well. Oh, the short bus. Oh, that's a funny one as well. That one's a little bit rude, Judith. I'll be honest. I'm living in Vancouver now. I'm very cultured and culturally sensitive. That one could be a little bit rude, but it's still funny. Riding the short bus. So in, for example, Canada, you know what? I'm not going to explain that one. It's funny, but I'm not going to explain it. If you want to know the meaning of the one that Judith posted, just search it. It is funny, but it's kind of rude, so I'm not gonna explain that one. Okay. What else we got here? Half smart. Not bad. Yeah, smart words English. Half smart. Yeah, not bad. You could say he's half smart. That's not too bad. Lolly said, oh, Lolly's got one. Lolly's got some are these all Italian ones, Lolly? Because I like them. They're funny. So let's go Italy again, because I think this is an Italian expression. It's the inner beauty. Or did you get this? If you get this, please tell me if it's from your country or if it's not from your country. But maybe, I don't know which country. I'll just put regular here. It's the inner beauty that counts. All right, so there we go. Okay, Andre, I'll get that one up there as well. So this one here, it's the inner beauty. So this, wait, that's not intelligence. That's appearance. So actually, we can use this one, but we're going to put it in a different category. That one is going to go in, I don't have that category, but we can put it here. I'll put it at the bottom. It's inner beauty that counts. I should be doing this, actually. So it's inner beauty that counts means appearance is not important. Appearance is less important than personality. That's what that means. But it basically means, you're ugly. Okay? That's the what should I say? The understatement. It's like you're ugly. Inner beauty is important. It's the inner beauty that's important. Basically means you are not good looking. Let's be honest here about what these things mean. You are not good looking. It's the inner beauty that counts. He's the new Drake. I don't know if that's an insult, Rashawn. As daft as a brush. Now, okay, so as daft as a brush. That sounds British to me. I'll be honest with you, I've never said that in my life, so I don't know if that one is super popular, but I'll put it on there as daft. Daft is stupid. As daft as a brush. I believe daft is stupid. Let's see here. Yeah, silly, foolish. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, like I said, some of them are pretty popular. Some of them, not too much. And I'll tell you which ones are really popular and which ones are not. Okay, very nice. Let's keep going. Liking this topic. Anyone else? So I think we're going to jump to the next one. Not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Yes, Rashawn, I will give you the link. Give me 2 seconds here. No, not that one. All right, let's go to the next category. Okay, here we go. Yeah, there's a few. If I see a really popular one or a really funny one, I will tell you in here and I'll do that. So let's go to the next one. Let's go to number 2. So these are being not super direct. You're kind of like being indirect. So here's number 2. Number 2 is this. What would you say about someone who was fat? So again, you're not saying he's fat. You're just kind of like saying something, but the meaning is he's fat. You're being secretive almost. You're almost being secretive, subtle. You're not being so direct about it. So how would you say that someone is fat? No, I meant the link that you wrote in the chat. Can you please look at it and click it? I don't think I put any links in the chat, buddy. I think I just gave you the link that I would have given. That's the only link I put in the chat, buddy. I don't know which other one you're talking about. Plump. Okay, so I want expressions. I don't want one word. I want an expression, if you can find one. How would you say that someone is fat? Tricky. The links that I wrote. I don't know, buddy. I'm not sure what you're talking about. The links that I wrote. You mean the sentences or the links? I'm not sure. Big guy, lightly coated. Okay, that sounds like a translation, lol. I've never heard that one. Brahim, do you even lift? That's about strength. That's not about being fat. She is not... Okay, Lolly, very nice. Lolly win again. Rashawn, I'll be honest, buddy, I don't know what links you're talking about. I'm seeing you, I'm listening, but I don't see the link. Can you, if you posted some links, can you please post them again? Okay, Lolly's got one here. This one's pretty good. Let's see here. So I'm guessing this is French or Italian. I'm going to put French. You correct me if I'm wrong. This person is not spoilt by nature. Wait a second. That doesn't make sense. Remember, the person is fat. So if the person is spoiled by nature, wouldn't they be fat? So if the person is not spoiled by nature, they wouldn't be fat. They would be thin. No? Does that not make sense? Am I getting this wrong? Albina's got one. In Russia, if a person is good, there should be a lot of him. If a person is good, there should be a lot of him. Okay, but that doesn't mean... Oh, that's actually very polite, Albina. Is that what you meant? It's actually a polite way? Oh, that's interesting. If a person is fat... No, sorry, if a person is good. So basically, you are saying fat people are good. So if a person is good, there should be more of them. There should be, like good people, we want more. So if you're fat, you are more. Is that right, Albina? Is that what you're saying? There should be, I like it, it's nice. There should be a lot of them. We'll use them just to talk about guys or girls. Boom, I like it, that's interesting. Musab does not pass pinhole. Okay, that sounds like a translation. I don't know if I can translate that one. I think I get what you're saying, but it wouldn't. I don't think it would work very well in English, so I might just pass that one. Anything else for fat? Fluffy. Again, I want to try, Nicola. I'd like you to try to do a search in English and try to find ways polite, subtle. You can search this. Maybe try searching this, guys. Subtle ways to say someone is fat or ugly. Try searching that on Google, and maybe you guys can find a few. There's no link, Rashawn. There's no link there. I can't see it. Maybe you guys cannot give me links because there's nothing on the screen here, unfortunately. So I think maybe that's the thing. YouTube doesn't allow us to get links from you guys. Big boned is not bad, Nicola. Yeah, big boned. It's slightly more polite, right? So let's put that one. And we usually say this. He's not fat. He's big boned. Like your bones are big, right? It's kind of a more polite. That one almost sounds, you're trying to be polite, right? It's a funny way to don't be so rude. All right, very nice. Number 3, let's go to number 3. Let's try this one. Number 3, what would you, and again, it's not really polite. I want to delete that because it's not totally true. So number 3 is, what would you say about someone who was weird, a little bit weird? Okay, how would you describe that person? What would you say about someone who was weird? And I think I saw some words earlier. Okay, so let's see here. Let me give you one. I know this one offhand, English. He is a bit, and we use this word a lot, a bit or a little bit. So let's put those together. Yes. A little bit of an oddball. It's a little bit weird. It's not being so strong, but you're saying, oh, he's a little bit of an oddball. Strange, maybe like strange shape or something like that. Oddball. Okay. So what else we got here? Unique. Okay. Yeah, not bad, right? That would be that would be another way to be fairly polite. He's a little bit unique. Exotic. Right way to say fat. Stout. Stout. Yeah, that could be okay for fat as well. Full figure. Let's see. What is weird? Weird. Strange. Unusual. Not normal. So an oddball is basically that. You are not weird. The world is weird. You are not weird. The world is weird. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. You can email it to me, Rashawn, if it's appropriate. I may be able to show it to the class. I'll open up my email so you can send me something. Okay, so all right, let's keep it going here. What else we got? A little bit weird. So we're on to number 3. What would you say to someone who's a little weird? I can't think of any more. Maybe that's going to be the end of number 3 because I can't think of any two. He's a little bit odd. I don't know. Well, let's skip. Let's go to number 4 because there's some I want to teach you today that will be really useful. So I don't want to spend too much time. You know what? I'm actually going to skip to number 5. Let's go to round 2 because we're already halfway through the class. So let's go to exaggeration. Now we want to say something really, really strong. We don't want to be shy. We want to be direct and we want to be in your face and tell people. So here we go. Let's try this one. So number 5. Let's do this one together. What would you say to show you are excited, right? Really excited about taking a vacation. So let me give you a few that I know. Now some of these are combinations of words. Some of them are not funny expressions. Some of them are just normal things that we say. But we might say this. I'm super pumped. Pumped is like pump, pump, pump when you blow up a tire or a balloon. So you can say I'm super pumped about my vacation. That's not bad. Any others? So again, we're looking for, that's kind of normal, right? Like I'm looking for, we want the crazy ones. Nicola, to go insane. Okay, not bad. Let me give you another one. This is a good one, and you will see this one later. I'm dying. I'm dying to go on my vacation. This is a good one. We use this one in English a lot. I'm dying. I'm almost dead. Can't wait is pretty good too. Yeah, I can't wait for my vacation. I'm dying to go on my vacation. Those are good as well. Ahmed, very nice. Yes, very natural. Two points for being very natural in English. Kareem would be proud. I'm dying to go on my vacation. Any others? What else would you say? There's a lot of F-bombs we could throw in there and be very rude when we're doing it, but yeah. Whoa, Lolly, easy. Come on, calm down. We're talking about vacations now. We're on the next one. Okay, let's see here. I'm amped. I'm hyped up. Yeah, all of the ones Judith are using as well. Hit the roof is one that we're going to use later, but it's not for exciting. Actually, you're right. It could be, but maybe I don't know. I wouldn't use it here. I'm amped. I'm hyped up. I am stoked. Yeah, all of those things could work as well. Okay, so let's do one more so I can get to the meat of this stuff. Let's do one more here with exaggeration. Okay, let me check it out here. Okay, yep, sorry buddy. Sorry Rashawn, not getting it. I don't have it. It's in front of me, but I don't see it. I don't have the email. Let's see here. Okay, number 6. What would you say to explain that two people really love each other? Okay, so let's try this one. Let's jump into another one. No, sorry buddy, not there. Still not there. Check my junk. Yeah, where's the junk? I don't know. Weird. That's weird. It's not showing up. Sorry buddy, not showing up. Let's see here. Okay, so what would you do? What would you say to explain that two people are really in love? Okay, you could call them, you could say they are, okay, yeah, you could say something. You could say like, oh, look at Romeo and Juliet over here. Okay, that could work for sure. So I'll just use this example. Look at Romeo and Juliet over there. That could be good. Ooh, nice one. Very nice, Brahim. Head over heels. Very nice. They are head over heels. In love is the full expression. Very nice. Yeah, they are head over heels. Their feet, their heads are down. I don't know. It's just I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like flipping or something like that, but that's a good expression. They are head over heels in love means they are really, really in love. Lolly, can we speak about sex? Yeah, go for it, Lolly. Do it. Do your thing. Talk about it. Hello, Ziad. How are you doing, my brother? We're talking about, it's very difficult to explain. We're talking about exaggeration today and how to show that you are super excited, or say that someone is super smart, or say that you're super hungry, or anything like that. And then we're also doing the opposite, where we want to like quietly say something. So I'm going to show you some stuff that you can use today. Homies. I'm not sure about that one. Smart Words English. You're gonna be good in this chat. Smart Words. Very nice. Both of them are crazy about each other. That's a good one. This is a good one. And you can use this for many situations, right? They are crazy about each other, right? They love each other. They are crazy about each other. Let's see here. Okay. No, sorry, buddy. Still not showing up. It's right there. It's not coming through. What else we got here? They're on cloud 9. I'll be honest with you, Ilana, that one's very old. Nobody says on cloud 9. I'll be honest with you. I've never say it myself, so I'm gonna have to pass on that one. It's just not popular. Puppy love is for teenagers, right? Teenagers, like, oh, you say, oh, puppy love, you know, like the first time you say, oh, I love someone, is like a teenager. So yes and no, right? It's a little bit different. Let's see here. What else? Look at Layla and Majan over there. Yes, Mizab, exactly. Look at Layla and that's right. That's another way to say it. Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna do it again, buddy. Snooze. No. Where are my other categories? Trash. Let's see here. Nope. Sorry, man. Still not there. I'm not sure why it's not popping up. Checking my box and it's not there. Weird. I'm not sure why it's not showing up. It usually does. What else we got here? Okay. They were hit by Cupid's arrow. Nicola, not popular. I'm going to say pass. Pass on that one. They are obsessed with each other. That would work, right? It sounds a little different than love, but I guess it could. No, I guess it's love. They are obsessed with each other. Okay. I think I'm gonna stop there. I am passionately fond of someone. Okay, Judith's got a few more. Love at first sight. Okay, so that's when they first saw each other, they fell in love. They are a match made in heaven. That means they are perfect together, so it doesn't mean that they really love each other. I guess it probably does, but the meaning of match made in heaven is like you and you are perfect together, right? Lovey-dovey. Lovey-dovey. They are lovey-dovey. Yeah, that could work. They are so lovey. Is that how you spell it? I've never spelt lovey-dovey before. Lovey-dovey is just like they're behaving like they are in love. Okay, so here we go. This is what I want to do next. I want to go here. So can you guys please go to the reading? Next section, go to the reading section. And I want you to look at some of these. And here's where I'm going to teach you the difference between understated and exaggerated. And this will help you a lot. Okay. Let's see here. So look at the sentences below. Are they understated or exaggerated? Write U for understated and E for exaggerated. Let's see here. Okay. And so, all right. So let's see here. Okay. All right. So here we go. This is what I would like you guys to do. We got these sentences here. So can you please read these sentences here? I do have two number ones, and there's a reason for that. I want you to tell me. So look at the sentences following below. Are they understated or are they exaggerated? Like exaggerated is like really, really direct, right? Like really crazy. And understated is like kind of quiet. You say something quietly. So let's read them together. Okay, there we go. So let's read them together, and you tell me. It should be pretty easy, but I want to just teach you some new vocabulary. So look at the first one. Here's two examples. It's the same meaning, but there's different ways of saying it. So number one, his family is pretty well off. Okay, is that exaggerated or understated? And number one, the second number one, his family is loaded. And you can see the way I say that which one is which, right? So Ziad's got it, I think. Number one. Oh, number one. No, number one is understated. Okay, listen to me again. It's a lot of my intonation. So his family is pretty well off. Well off means kind of rich, but when we say pretty, it kind of like, it brings it down. But number one, I would usually say his family is loaded. It means his family has so much money. Did I make a mistake? Yeah, maybe. I probably made a mistake. So anyways, let's do 1A and 1B. So number 1, his family is pretty well off, is understated. It's you. And then 1B, his family is loaded, is exaggerated, like so much money. Okay? Number 2. Let's take a look at this one. Number 2A and number 2B. I wouldn't mind a coffee. I love coffee. That's a great thing. And number 2B, of course, you know, I am absolutely dying for a coffee. Okay, so 2 different ways to say I want something. And number one, of course, is like understated, like I wouldn't mind a coffee. It means I want a coffee, but you say I wouldn't mind. It's softer. It's a good Canadian way. And 2B is obviously the opposite. It's like so strong. It's like I'm absolutely dying for a coffee. Number 3A, they are madly in love. We didn't talk about that one, but you get it. They are madly in love, right? They really, really, really love each other. And number 3B is really understated. They do seem to get along. So you totally use, just something casual. Oh, you know what I mean? Your mother. Like imagine you are dating someone, guy or girl, but your mother doesn't like your partner. So your mother might, your brother or sister says, oh my God, Kent and his new girlfriend, they're madly in love. Look at them. And then the mother doesn't like my girlfriend. So she says, oh, they do seem to get along well. You know what I mean? It's such a mother thing to say. If you don't want to show too much, you know what I mean? You're agreeing, but you don't agree to the same degree as someone else. Okay, number 4A. Some of you guys are rolling it up. Let's do this. I hit the roof when I saw my car. Something happened. Hit the roof. You go up to the top of something. And 4B, I was a little upset when I saw my car. Okay, now which word did we use to make it softer? Understated? A little. We use this word all the time in English when we want to bring it down a little bit. I was a little upset when I saw my car. Okay, so you got it. 4A is definitely exaggerated. You hit the roof. Of course you didn't hit the roof. You didn't hit the top of your house, but it's the idea, right? Next one, 5A and 5B. I think he was a little rude last night. Okay, so there we go. Similar to before, right? And letter 5B, he was totally out of order. What is out of order for this one? Out of order is like, you shouldn't say that, right? That's very, very rude. You're being super rude. You were totally out of order. Exaggerated is spelled. I know, Ed. I know. I spelled it wrong a few times. I thought it was GG, but apparently, no, it's, I thought, yeah, anyways, you're right. I do spell exaggerate wrong. GG, 1R. Okay, so he was totally out of order. Boom. Next one, 6A and 6B. I'm not crazy about him, and I can't stand the sight of him. I'm not crazy about him. Like, I don't love him. And B, of course, I can't stand the sight of him. Means I hate to see him. Really don't like somebody. Makes sense? Mudassar. Hi, it's Mudassar. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. You're right, it does, Mudassar. So welcome back. We're all good now. Number 7A. He isn't very bright. Okay. Again, not the brightest crayon in the box, the one we talked about before. And B, dumb as dirt. Do you know dirt? Dirt is the ground, right? So dirt, I don't know why we say this in English, but dumb as dirt. Dirt is not living. Maybe that's why. So it's really not smart. Doesn't have any use. So dumb as dirt. Boom. So first one, definitely understated, and second one, exaggerated. Next one, number 8. That vacation was fantastic. Yeah, you know that, right? And next, same thing. A nice little break. So definitely number 8 was fantastic. That's exaggerated. And B was definitely understated. Oh, it was a nice little break. Good. Yes, Nicola, as well. That's right. Number 9, I'm fed up with the weather. What does fed up mean? You've heard this one before, probably, right? And you might say, I'm totally fed up, or I'm absolutely fed up. Exaggerated, right? Strong. And B, you might say, oh, it's a little chilly outside. All the students in Canada, they always complain that it's so cold, and Canadians might say, oh, it's a little cold outside, right? And last one for today is these two. I'm exhausted. You know this one, and maybe totally exhausted, for example. Exhausted is like the maximum adjective, right? Like it's super high. And number 10, B, I'm a little out of breath, means I'm a little tired. So again, you see we use little, and then it's an easier way. It's just an easy way in English to say, oh, you don't want to show so much. You're just saying I'm a little bit tired. So there's another one that you can use. All right, so there we go. So we got a few things that you can use there. All of them used. Now, there's a couple other categories here. I'm trying to think of some answers for them. So if you guys have any, so here's a group of categories that you can also talk about. Smart and dumb are popular, right? We say, oh, he's not the brightest crayon in the box. Or dumb as dirt was pretty strong. Good looking, let's do one here. That could be a good one. Let's do this one. Let me put these down here. So good looking and ugly. Let's see if we can break these into two categories. So, and ugly will be the easier one. So let's start with ugly. So what are some other ways to say someone is not good looking? There's some easy ones here. There's some easy ways to say it. So let's do this one here. Let's try with that. And we'll do both. We'll do understated and we'll do exaggerated. So we'll start with understated and we'll do exaggerated as well. E-X-A-G-G-E-R-A-T. Yeah, there we go. I think that's right. All right, so let's take a look at this one. What are some ways to say that someone is not good looking? In an understated way. That would be overstated. That would be exaggerated if you say someone is disgusting. Understated. He is no Brad Pitt. You know Brad Pitt. He's a pretty good looking guy. So if you say someone is no Brad Pitt, that means not good looking. What would be another way you might say that? What would be a totally exaggerated way of saying it? It looks like someone beat him with an ugly stick. This is a weird one. I don't know if you'll understand this one, but it's just another way to say you're ugly. There's a stick, and it's an ugly stick. So if I hit you, you become ugly, right? Probably because I destroy your face. Hit, hit, hit. So it looks like he's been beaten, hit again and again and again with an ugly stick. That's what we use in English as well. Completely impulsive. I think you want to say completely repulsive. R-E-P-U-L-S-I-V-E. Probably that's the one you want to use there, Ahmed. Repulsive is like disgusting, right? It's very ugly. All right, anyone else? Unattractive, yeah. Super unattractive, nasty. Those would be exaggerated, right? Understated, he's no Brad Pitt, definitely. Any others? Oh, please, I have one. I have one for you. He has, you're going to love this one. Lolly will love this one. He has a face only a mother could love. Yes, there we go. He has a face, so only his mother loves his face. Okay, that's how ugly he is. Edgar, you're missing a good one today, buddy. Jump in here. Albina's got one. He's a little prettier than a monkey. Is that exaggerated, Albina, or is that understated? Which one are you doing there? He's a little prettier than a monkey. Kind of sounds like understated. Okay, so I'm gonna guess this is from Russia with Love, right? So he's a little prettier than a monkey. Okay, there we go. Because you're using, right, a little prettier, so it's kind of like that. Hello, Pudens, what's up? All right, very nice. So we're talking about people who are ugly in two different ways. So join in, take a look at the document here, and then that will help you to catch up with what we're doing there. Putin's the reason many single people in the world. The reason many single people. How would I explain that? He is the reason that many single people are in the world. Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to translate that one. Not appalling for polite ways. Yeah, that's exactly it, right? We're talking about less. You're trying not to be super direct. Okay, that's nice. So we got a few things you can say for people who might not be the best looking people. I don't know, and you can create your own in English. You could say, oh, you won't see him in any fashion magazines or something like that. You could kind of create one. Adora, I can say something dad for him because got him created like that. Maybe there's a dad joke in there. Lolly's got one. He has a boxer's with an S face that has taken a lot of blows. Okay, not bad, not bad. Brahim, neither beauty nor coming early. Not sure about that one. Jose says, in Mexico we say, it has beautiful lyrics. Like, I'm not sure how to translate that one. That's an interesting one. Okay, so let's see. We got ugly. We've talked about ugly. Now we got a few more categories that we can play with before we wrap up here. What else would be a good category? Ugly, smart, those ones are really good. Dumb we talked about, right? We said not intelligent, not the brightest. That's very direct. Did you look at yourself in the mirror? That's very direct. Smart, dumb, so I'll delete those. Good looking. Would we ever do that for good things? Usually we do it for negative things, right? Would we ever do it for good things? Oh, he's okay. Yeah, you could definitely. Okay, let's do it. I think I got a few for good looking. So let's try this one. So let's start with understated. I don't know any for understated. I know for exaggerated for sure. So exaggerated might be he is. This is a good one. He is, or let's do she. She is drop dead gorgeous. She is so beautiful, when you see her, you will die. So drop dead gorgeous. So maybe you know a celebrity that you think is absolutely beautiful, and you might say she is drop dead gorgeous. She's so gorgeous, when I see her, I might die. Do we have an understated one? She's a 10. Yeah, you could use she's a 9, she's a 10. You could use something like that. Understated, I can't think of anything. Any other? She's drop dead gorgeous. She's a stone cold fox, but that one's not very popular. It's an old one. Oh, Nicola. No. Nobody. She's flawless. Okay, not bad. All right. So you can see the ones that I'm doing, like, we're really looking at, like, drop dead. Like, you're going to die. She's so beautiful. We're really looking at, like, idiomatic language today. Do we have any other categories? So cute. Yeah. But I mean, we want strong, right? All right. Oh, fat and skinny. I think we might have to do. Now, I'm not okay. Let me stop here for a second. I'm not telling you to go out. I'm not telling you to go out and tell people they are ugly. I'm not telling you to. You know what I mean? I'm putting a clause in here. I'm teaching you some funny stuff, but use it with your friends for fun. Don't say any of these things to people to be rude. Just use them with your friends. Ooh, that's a good one, Judith. A knockout. I'm gonna add that. Ooh, she's a bomb. She's a bombshell. Something like that. Okay, so don't use these. Don't be rude. Be cool. Be smart. SMRT. Don't be rude to anybody, but use them for fun with your friends, like we're doing right now. Okay. Let's see. What did you have here? Yeah, that's a good one. She's a knockout. That's a good one right there. So basically, she's so beautiful. Boom! You get knocked out when you see her. So she's a knockout. That's a nice one. That's a really good one. All right. You got to worry about Allah if you say something bad, eh? She's a hot chick. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's do one. Let's do one more. because I think it's an easy category to do. It's fat. So let's do fat. And let's try to do one more category. Now, I remember somebody told me something to say today, but I've actually forgotten what it was. If someone is fat, how would you say it in an understated way? Maybe I won't do fat. Maybe I seem to have forgotten it. I'm absolutely crazy about I can't stand. Yeah, we talked about those two. Healthy, sick, normal, weird. He's a bit of an oddball. We talked about that one. Normal. We didn't really say anybody's normal. Excited, pumped. We talked about that. Tired. We talked about. Good. Hot and cold. Probably there's some stuff here with hot and cold. How cold is it? How hot is it? Well, I'm not sure. Ooh, jelly belly. Oh, okay, Judith is on jelly belly. Okay, that's not bad. All right, let's do fat, shall we? Let's do fat and finish it up for today. So let's talk about some ways that we can say someone is fat, understated, or exaggerated. I'll never learn how to spell exaggerated. Exaggerated. All right, so let's see what Judith has. He is a jelly belly. So his belly is made of jelly. A jelly belly. Okay, a pot belly. Freezing skull. Okay, those guys are there. Well, let's go with fat. Let's see if we can't do something for fat. Oh, I have one for you. Understated. He's not I think I've talked about this one. Yeah, we talked about this one before, didn't we? He's not fat. He's big boned. I think we did this one already, didn't we? I'm sure we did. Exaggeration. So, oddball. What would you say? So, no, we didn't do it. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Yeah, we did this one. We did number 2. Oh, nobody told me. I totally forgot. Okay, so no fat. We're skipping fat because we've already done it. Let's see here. Let's get out. So that one's gone. No more fat. We've already done it. So fat is gone. Skinny. How would you say somebody's skinny? How would you say someone is rich? We talked about rich, right? Absolutely loaded or well off, pretty well off. Okay. Healthy, sick, normal. Doesn't seem very nice if I say sick, right? Hot, cold. There's some in there, but I won't tell you what they are. Okay, so I think that's it. Skinny. Okay, no, I think I'm out of ideas. So I hope you guys got some useful ones. I think the most useful ones that I could give you today were these ones here. All these ones in the reading. Why am I out of focus? Come on back. There we go. Power of the hand. So I think this is the best thing that I could give you here, is all these sentences that we use. Bony, yeah, you could use bony as well. Okay, so there we go. You know, all these are really good sentences that you can use in English. His family's pretty well off. It's kind of it's a quieter way of saying that. Or his family is loaded. It's like his family has so much money. Okay, so these are some things that we do use in English. Sometimes we say it too much. I'm absolutely dying for a coffee. And then sometimes we say, I wouldn't mind a coffee. But the meaning is, you know, it's just a little different level of degree. It's strong versus not so strong. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you got some useful vocab out of this lesson. It's pretty fun. I'm sure there's more out there. So I'm sure if you Google it, you could probably find some pretty cool stuff to talk about beauty, to talk about, you know, beautiful people, ugly people, smart people, not so smart people, smart SMRT people, all that stuff. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I think I'm going to wrap it here for today. Do some shameless plugs. Hey, there's the man right there. There he is. It's Sean. I watch that video every time I open this up. So there you go. Check us out. Tell all your friends to come check us out. It's all free. It's all good. And that's about it for me for this week. I'll see you guys next week. Have yourselves an amazing weekend. And that's about it. Okay? Have yourselves a great week. We'll talk to you guys next time. Keep it smart. Bye-bye.